Hey guys, so this is our submission for the game jam. What we're developing is adaptive storytelling. So the concept here is to use brain-computer interfaces to interact with some storytelling. The concept here that we're proposing is kind of like, let's say you have like movies on one end of an axis and video games on the other end. You have narrative video games that kind of like tends to start from video games and move towards movies. And our goal is kind of like to do a similar, to walk a similar path, but starting from movies and going towards video games. So we kind of land in this place where it's still a movie, but there is some elements that we could see that is inspired by video games. So what it is we have several mechanisms that are in place here. So we have like biofeedback, real-time biofeedback. So during the movie, I will show that I can control the background, the sky, the color of the sky, as well as there's a shot where I can control the facial expressions of the two characters, Alice and the Queen. And there's another mechanism that takes place that is based on the value of balance at the time of gating. It will select one of the two alternative ending. This is how it works. So the device I'm using is a Nucleus Hermès. It's a headset, multimodal headset that measures EEG and facial expressions through facial EMG. So it's developed by our company, React Technologies. I'll just show you first the device a little bit, how it works. So this is the backend that does the real-time data analysis and index extraction. So we have here the classic cognitive metrics that are all based on EEG here with online calibration. So let's have engagement here. So if I'm distracted, I should be able to make it go down a little bit. Okay, I have trouble. I don't know why I have a little bit of trouble. Instead, I'll make it go up, but then I'll show you that I can make it go down. So if I'm focusing on a point, okay, I can make it go up, and then if I'm distracted now, okay, it goes down. Okay, up again. Okay, so these metrics are based entirely on EEG, and here we have the emotional metrics. So we have neutral here. So if I just keep a poker face, neutral. For the movie, I'm using happiness and anger. I'll show you happiness. So happiness with a big smile and anger by frowning. Okay, other metrics that we have discussed. Then okay, we have surprise and fear. We still have a little bit of issues segmenting surprise and fear, but I can land both. So I'll just do a fear. Here shows up as surprise a little bit and a little bit of sadness. So these three, fear, sadness, and surprise are kind of like we're working on it, but they're still a little bit hard to discriminate. So let's do surprise. Okay, so it's kind of like coming up along these axes. Here is anxiety. It's kind of a composite matrix here that makes these matrices together. So this is the device that we'll be using, and the story itself is a metaphor. It's inspired, obviously, the style is inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and the debate itself is speaks kind of like in a subtle way about the debate about whether using generative AI is a valid form of art, which is something that is being debated online. I mean, there's people tend to be polarized about the idea whether generative AI is a valid art form. So that's what the debate will be about. And without further ado, you see now I can just show you here. You'll be able to track the metrics. Okay, during the playback, and balance here will be used to is the metric that is used at the gating moment to select the two alternative endings.
I've come to challenge you.
You challenge me? On what ground do you stand?
The right to create freely. That anyone, with any tool from any hand, may make something and call it their own.
I refuse it. Only those who suffer for the craft, who master it stroke by stroke, have earned the right to create. The rest are pretenders.
Creation is an expression of the soul. The soul does not ask which tool carried it. A thing made with ease can still be true.
The masters gave their years. Their hardship is the value. Strip it away and you cheapen every hand that ever bled for the work.
Then let the game decide. If I make this shot, the right to create freely is recognized across your kingdom. For everyone. For good.
I accept. Croquet is a game of skill, the perfect proof that hardship is everything. Take your shot, child. Show me a soul with no callus on its hand. You barely touched it.
I touched it enough. The soul did the rest.
Then the right is recognized across the kingdom for anyone who dares to make something.
For everyone. For good.
So this is it. I was able to control. This is the positive ending where she makes the shot. This is the negative ending where she misses the shot. And the idea is kind of like a little bit like who you align the most with. So if you go towards anger, you kind of like align yourself with the queen. If you go with happiness, you align yourself with Alice. And this is it. Thanks a lot.